Good morning. I hope everyone's doing well. Just let me check to make sure my sound is on. It is. I hope it's sunny everywhere everybody is. A couple things came to me to share with you today. Some of you may know, some of you may not. But the second ray came and would like to have everyone work with it. You know, there are 7 rays. They are the Elohim that created the earth and our solar system. God asked them to come and in a certain order. They each have their number and the color they bring. And the second ray is yellow. So the yellow ray, which is about illumination and perception. And there is so much to learn about perception in our spiritual world. So whether you want to just contemplate it or go to the great central sun and ask for the second ray to come down through you and let yourself feel how that feels moving through you. And does it seem to stop at a certain chakra to help you have a greater illumination about that chakra? So just something to work with today, tomorrow, maybe till Friday, there'll be something else for contemplation. What is it that you've perceived in the same way you have since you were little, but now not only are you a grown-up, but you also have developed spiritually, and it's time to begin to, in your awakening, allow your perceptions to change about certain things and make different choices. Change and development is about choices, and we always all want to be in choice in how we feel and what we do. So the yellow ray is from Cassiopeia. Cassiopeia is a planet it was the second planet I lived on years and eons ago. And it's a lot about compassion. Another word to bring into this morning study is we have illumination, we have perception, and now Cassiopeia brings in compassion. So if you're one who's known for compassion, that's fine. Maybe you need to realign it to more of your spiritual way, or maybe it's imperfection. Who's to know? But these are things to think about. To not only while we're meeting here with understanding and spirituality, perhaps it's time we start to learn certain things also. So I offer these things to you. There's no have-tos, but you might want to contemplate and see what your body responds to you with. All right, so we're on to messages. So we want to bring Mother, Father in and ask for all the angels, all the masters, the teachers, and all the above higher energy to come into our circle today. That whatever's the highest and best good for whoever asks for a message, receive perhaps what they're looking for or what they don't know they need to look for. It could be either way. So our first person here is Elena Papa, and glad to see you back. And let me receive your message for you. This is an angel who comes to you, and she has the yellow wings, and her third eye is very illuminated in perception. And she's going to bring you an older traditional book that she is suggesting that you read. It may be one that you'll find in your path, or maybe you are very in tune and can feel it, and simply by touching it begin to take in its understanding. But she's saying to me, you are on your path, and you put one foot in front of the other. This is an addition to your teaching your understanding, but you're ready for it, and it's time. So allow this, as you can move into surrender, allow this to show itself to you. Allow it to come. Many blessings. All right. And good morning, Carrie, the world traveler. She would like a message. So I hope work is going well for you today. And the first thing I see here for you is a piano. It's just sitting in the room and you're sitting at it, a beautiful black, shiny piano. And I can hear you tapping the keys. I don't know if you've ever learned piano, or maybe it's something you may want to do, but I think most importantly it's about sound and frequency. Blessings, good. So we're going to go to the back chakra of the throat. And we want you to be aware of it. For it is through this back chakra of the throat where you hear that unique sensitivity of sound and vibration. And it's time for you to become aware of it. Like the piano key that you go do, 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 and you can hear the way the pressure on the key and the way it flows are all different things. So to become aware of vibration, my friend, I think it is time for you. Many blessings. Good. All right. Chase, good morning. All right. And today she would like an angel reading. So we'll call out to the group of the angels. This is an angel that carries herself with her head up. And she's bringing you courage. So let your hands reach to her hands. And for her to tap into that heart of yours and the back of your throat. And let it become like a waterfall of blue energy that moves through those two chakras, embracing and dissolving fear of courage. And then take a breath and move down into your root and go deep into the earth so that you'll have the courage to stand in your light. No matter what comes at you, you cannot be tumbled. No matter what comes to you, nothing will tumble who you are. Most importantly is to know that you're becoming courageous to know yourself, courageous to look at yourself, courageous in living light. Many blessings to you this morning, Chase. Right. So next, we have Joanna. All right. So let's see what comes for you, Joanna. It's very interesting. This isn't an angel message, but they're showing me children trick-or-treating. And that is not what this message is about, but it is about truth and discerning truth for you. So it is about learning vibration. So perhaps it is the tone, no pun, of the day, is to be able to sense it with your fingers, sense it with your heart and your throat. What is truth? Where is truth? Where is there misleading? Where? So I want to hold that light and let the white light of God come down over you and whoever else wants to align with this. And let the white light purify your inner channel. To truth. For your throat is that which speaks truth. Mm-hmm. Centered. Very good. For you, Joanna. Christina, good morning. I hope you heard the Ray 2 coming forward for illumination for you and everyone. Your message today is for the spine. And I know you may say to me, but my spine feels fine. And yet we know the electrical currents and the nerve endings to all of who you are connected into the spine. So when you go to guide your awareness down your spine, ask for it to show you where there is a niggling message there versus clarity. Yeah, sure. And here I see it right behind your heart. No mistake. You know, the back of the heart is betrayal, and the most type of betrayal that is used the most is to the self. I want you to take your hand and go into that betrayal and breathe deep. Let yourself get rooted so that you can be prepared for that as it shows itself to you. And you've had this a while. And when you're ready, begin to radiate your love towards it and do forgiveness. And this will begin to calm the nerves, to calm the word of trust which came already today in truth. Excellent. Your neck may crack. It is all a rebalancing of this area. Wonderful. Many blessings to you today, Christina. All right. Good morning, Cavell. Yes, you may have a message. This message is for Cavell, and a lot of beautiful light comes. It comes with snowflakes. That's what this light is, and it's from Lady Tara. I don't know if you know her or not. She is the counterpart of Master Babaji. But she, in her green essence, she is green Tara, is about having all your chakras in balance. And she comes on the lotus of a chakra and holds all the beautiful colors of the chakras within her. So whenever she arrives into your energy field, she brings the snowflakes to remind you that every snowflake is different, just as all of us. There's no one being exactly like another. So the acceptance level of that which you are is just ramped up higher to be in acceptance and excited about the experience of who you are. So again, she is coming to your heart as she takes her heart lotus and places it in her hand. You know, at night the lotus returns into the earth, and it is in the day as the sun shines upon it, it raises itself up to move into the enlightenment. You must become more willing. The willing is the word for you today. The willing to let that part of you, who is the evolution of the lotus, to shine, to become, to discover why you hesitate. For all people, all chakras have the capacity to move into enlightenment. Perhaps all at different times, it doesn't matter. For each chakra has its own level of development. But there'll come a day when they will unify. And here, it is this heart chakra. It wants to expand, it wants to lift, it wants to express itself about the love it's learning, about the love it's holding. So many blessings to you. Lady Green Tara. Many blessings. Cavell. All right. All right. So now we go to Barbara Ward. How are you this morning? I am doing just fine. I hope you're doing well. You're very welcome. All right. I see an angel bringing you a wooden box. It's an old, ancient-looking box. And I'm going to say it has to be from Atlantis because I go to think Egypt and it says earlier than that. So this is something that has been saved for you for a time from Atlantis. And these are tools for you from that time. And they are of glass, colored glass, healing glass circulars. You knew to speak to them and for them to speak to you. So as we open the lid, they come out and they move and dance in front of you. So I give you this gift from ancient time for you to work with. For you will learn how in your own healing with yourself and with others to perhaps place these circles in a certain way on an energy field to help heal. Yes, there are quite a numerous amount of them. From Atlantis. Very good. Many blessings to you, Barbara Ward. Okay. Oh, too far. Okay, so I'm at MKZ. Good morning. I love those little prayer hands to all of you. They're just so unique. And good morning, Carol. So, vibration, MKZ, vibration. I wonder where yours comes from. Is it from dance? Or is it that there isn't any? Let me ask. And it says, no, you have vibration. Did you realize that vibration puts a smile on your face? I wonder if it ignites your passion inside. So if you, let's say, put music on, do you want to move with it, sing with it, tap with it? Vibration is speaking to you today, all the way to the depth of the earth in its rumble and its depth of a sound. For instance, so find what it is for you. Is it a deep, resonating sound from the earth? Is it a frequency in the sound from the heart? Find what it is for you, perhaps even your voice in singing and making sound. For it will heal places within you, and it will become healing for others. blessings, MKZ. That's your blessing for the day. Carol says, please hit the button. Good morning, Marby. Yes, you may have a message. I saw like a florist, not the store, but the behind it, where you and I both know there's, I want to say tents. I don't know if that dates what I'm seeing, or buildings of flowers and more flowers and more flowers. Maybe it was even another time when you had spent your in-between time working with the flowers in heaven. But it's very high and it's very blissful for you, that memory. But what is it that you're to do with that knowing? Perhaps it is to buy but one flower and see if you can take the energy of that one flower and make it within your heart a roomful. Perhaps look at it and feel the texture and the sweetness of that which a flower holds in the understanding of that which Mother gives to a simple seed or bulb. There's something here in the flower for you to grasp, to help change your world. God feeds the earth so plants can grow. God brings rain so that they can drink. And always God creates a place for them all to grow. So, if this helps you to understand that you are but a rose, and perhaps at time have been wilted, or perhaps at time have drooped, then perhaps it is today that you can help place that root stronger down into the earth and open your heart and ask Archangel Gabriel to help bring the water, the torrent of water that will feed and moisturize who you are. And the knowingness that all you need will be brought to you. Always, always, always. Many blessings, MKZ. Woo! Oh, is that where I was? Yep. Uh-oh, it's going crazy. Yep, MKZ. Many blessings. All right. All right, Marby. Maybe that was for Marby. I remember seeing her flowers on here. If it's not so, let me know. All right. Prime 3, good morning. I hope work is going well for you. And virtual hugs. Very many virtual hugs. All right. So, Prime 3. Bring forth the message for Prime 3. I see you standing next to a horse and you are packing it as you pack yourself with people's hearts and their distortions. And the horse itself is being packed with even more of these people. I attempted to look somewhere else, and yet I should know by now. It's not for me of what is the decision of your message. It is that which comes from this one, I believe, is from Father. So we take off the decoration of other people, and you stand strong before Him. Know He sees you as His son, as He sees all men as sons and women as daughters, but He rekindles in that knowing our true flame that we were given at birth, the purity of that truth. He doesn't ask that you go forth and bring home wealth or anything of that sort. He simply, and remember that word, asks that you bring your truth. Ask that you bring the enhanced development of the flame He originally gave you in love, honor, sacredness, and respect. So, many blessings to you, Prime 3. Very good. And I hope you're having a great day at work. All right, let's see. Elizabeth Hunter. Message, please, from Spirit on helping my mom's move and aging journey. Thank you. So we ask for the awareness for your mother to have. She simply needs to ask and she shall receive. We call the angels to hear the request of the family, to support through their love, to allow it to be easy and perhaps joyful for meeting new friends in new ways. There are angels now that will be placed around her, so she'll become familiar with the loving energy, which will help her feel safe. There comes 3 angels that bring lots of flowers, and the fragrance can be felt to those who are awake, always in her room where she is, her home. And the greatest help will come from you, Elizabeth, by not being afraid, by not being hesitant. Know that whatever movement is made is the highest and best good for her and where she is in this moment. And know that God and the angels go with her as they go with you. Kuan Yin is the healer that comes here on this with her vase of very powerful liquid and a salve that can be placed wherever there might be pain and even upon the heart if there is sadness. So, family, be uplifted, for she will respond to you. Know God is with all of you. We are grateful to Helios and Vestas. Many blessings. Okay. Adela, hello. I was talking to my daughter the other day and we went back over your story. Hers being Adele and you're Adela. Chase is being grateful for the angel of courage message. It opened her arms and felt the energy coming through. Many blessings. Yes, the energy comes directly to you. Good morning, Genty. All right. Let's see here. Well, we're up to 11 people. This is looking at the self. Untitled Chapter. This message, Genty, is about things. They're wanting you to contemplate things and then how you feel about things. And when you have that, then I want to bring you back to then how do you feel about you? And are those things making you feel different when they're there or when they're not? So if they do, then they are called attachments. They're attachments that are either escalating or lowering your frequency. It is nothing about love. Love can always be there, but it could be about the love of self that feels it is existent because you have a thing, or this gem, or this stone. You must become unattached to these things. They're not truths. For who you are and who you radiate at, and that beautiful flame of God within your heart truly doesn't need anything. What it needs is the love and focus and awareness and the courage of you to be. Things can come into the life, but they must not be attachments. Things that you need, you think, to have and to be. Yes, I can see your fire inside of you. But I want you to get to where that fire is yours. That courage and that strength will emerge from owning that it blazes and burns just for you. Many blessings, Genty. All right. All right, Cavell. All right. Barbara. Thank you, Mother TheoSophia. I welcome the gift of beautiful glass circles from Atlantis. Geometric shapes seem to be my tools. I remember one of my messages, square, circular, and triangular shapes. Excellent. I think we're getting right on the money. Soon I will tell you a secret. Excellent. Yes, it was for me. Thank you, Mother TheoSophia. Many blessings. Thank you, Marby, for letting me know. I thought so. I am here. You're just listening, so I'll just send you my love, flower power, just right where you are. All things are perfect. Elizabeth Hunter, thank you so much. Yes, I hope anyone else in that similar situation can hear. All right. We are at the bottom again. Oh my goodness. There's 13 people on. It was a very powerful day with a lot of profound lessons, I would say. I should best keep my thing here in case someone shows up, which they usually do. So, is there any of the messages that came today that spawned a need for a question to be answered? Or love always wins. I usually catch this on replay, but actually I'm here. So you would love a message. Well, yes, I did not say I'm done. We usually go far longer than this on a Tuesday. All right. I love that name. Love always wins. All right, let's see. Oh, we're walking up. I can say that your feet are in the clouds, which means that we are just higher up in the awareness. And let love become yet something different for you. Let love become service. Yes. I'm listening to, I guess, a group. How many are there? 7 speaking. And you must search and find where you are within your heart about service. And if it is something you already do, they're here wanting to ask you to heighten it, to be truly the hand and fingertips of God that's in action. And if not, perhaps begin to think and look at why not? And is this something you do feel a passion for? So it's very unusual for me to be taken and shown the actual, I guess we could call it a board, talking about your growth. So they're telling me there's ways that you go very high, and there are those things still that pull you away, and these are that which you must maybe look at. For the vessel to be in the services and development. So, thank you for coming. I hope you enjoyed that. And love always wins. Can't be anything wrong here, right? Many blessings. Genty, I understand more than you know. Have a beautiful day. You know, I recently had someone say that to me. That's what it reminds me of. Wonderful. Very good. And Chase saying hello to love always. If this is your first time here, you need to hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up button, and you're welcome to come back anytime. Hopefully it'll work out time-wise for you. We enjoy the addition of your energy to our group. So, yes, it's true. Thank you. I do feel pulled to more service, but I'm unsure what that looks like. I sit in prayer for the world many times. Yes, I could see there were some, but I think there's more of an action that they're talking about. So I would get very rooted so you can reach up and sit yourself before that board and hear them and what they mean and how that looks. I do know, for one thing, if you're asking, Lady Diana wants to have a organization for children in her name. and the love that she has for children of all sorts to bring so much to so many people. She's come to me many times, but it's not for me to do, and I knew that when she asked me. So I will put that on the table for you, and it needs to be someone who has an awareness, perhaps, or really a heart full of that's what it is. I don't know. It may not be yours, but that's the kind of thing that would be in service and help so many people in more than just prayer. But prayers would always go with it. Do you understand? I'm not trying to put prayer down, but this is how to become active, more so. So, many blessings to you. Love always wins. And if you are serious about that, you simply ask for her and she'll come to you. All right? Love working with children and have done that for years. So then maybe, I'm getting the chills. Maybe that is the connection that I will also sit and reach out to her today and let her know that you may have that willingness to help her with that. And of course, if you need my help, you will always have it. Many blessings. You just never know how things all link up, right? She's very much involved in our world, helping. It's not like she sits and dwells on the past. And what a good lesson for all of us to remember. It isn't about the past. It's about living in this moment. And of all things, she learned to her heart grow, and she loved people, most of all children. And to have someone who has the humanness here and awareness is what she's looking for. So I hope that works in some way. Any other questions? This is becoming a very powerful day. Ooh, we're still at number 11. Some have left, some have come. Yes. Well, I will guess we're all sitting here together, letting our hearts, let's imagine that we're in a circle together and we're just sharing in the most profound experience of love that we can tap into around the circle. Yes. Very nice. And now we'll send that energy of all that love down and around the earth as we sit above it. Asking for everyone to be safe today and have their food they need and the sun and a home, nutrition, all things that are needed for all souls. And perhaps either the ability to make someone smile or just to allow yourself to smile, one or the other. For joy is one goal for every soul to be here upon this earth. Excellent. I want to thank the moderators for helping me out today. And thank you to everyone who came. Okay. All right. I don't see a new message. So, time to go. Be back on Friday. Hopefully you will too. Many blessings to all of you. Know God and Mother all around all of you. Many blessings.